This is the 2023 Tata Punch, which comes under about 10 lakhs rupees on road in Mumbai. First, I find this car very cute. It's a very cute looking car, comes in multiple colors. This is a blue color, which my neighbor just bought it. I don't like this color that much. I think a yellow or an orange color would do justice to this cute car. Now here, it's a very basic car. It's a small car. Here, if you see, we have the front grille, and I think it looks pretty cool from the front. And I love these lights. In the night and all, when you're driving this car, it brightens up the road also pretty okay. So as you can see, the alloys, they're all turned black. It's a base version of this car. If you see that they have the 15-inch wheels, and I think the alloy does justice to this cute looking car. I would say this car looks better than a Mini Cooper also. I find this car better looking than a Mini Cooper, to be very honest. And also, if you notice that the car is a little heighted, okay, so this car is not like the regular small cars. It's a little heighted, and that's why people really like it. People really tend to buy it. Here we have the boot. Now if you see, the boot is also very attractive. I love these Tata lights. I don't know what they have done, but I think this is T. If I'm not wrong, this looks like a T. So I guess that's what they wanted to do with the design. And here we have the camera, the back camera. Here we open up. Yeah. So if you see, the boot is not much, but pretty big for a small car like this. And I think a suitcase, maybe two suitcases and a handbag can easily fit in. It won't be a problem. And this does not get an automatic door close, so we have to close it manually. So this is the engine bay. So if you see, this does not have controlled bonnet opening, so you have to fix this. So this is a 1200cc engine. It's a petrol engine, generates a power of about 95 bhp and a torque of 115 bhp. So I think it's pretty fast, and since it's a very small and a very lightweight car, the pickup and all is pretty quick. So very silent engine, does not make much sound. Now quality wise, okay, I find this car to be a little more strong. So if you bang the car with your forearms, you can hear a thick thud. So I guess that the steel quality which they are using here in the Punch is good. So here we are inside the Tata Punch, and you can see that the seating is a little high than the typical small cars, and it's an automatic transmission. So you can see that it's very well organized, and it looks also and feels also pretty good. Like you have a gear lever. So this is reverse, neutral, and automatic for going ahead. Plus they have a manual as well. And here is the steering. I like the steering as well. They have given these bulges so that the feel, the grip is really good. So you can grip it like this. And here on the steering, they have the volume controls, the phone, and here you have the cruise control. Here is the indicators. So right and left, yeah, and the lights. It's all here. Here you have for the wiper, and it's pretty thick, decent, good quality material, very plastic. The steering is rubber, and here you have the AC vents. I like the instrument cluster. It shows everything. So if you can see, this is the speedometer, and here you have the gear, what you have selected. Here they also show you that which car door is open or shut, and the petrol thing. And so I think it's a pretty good car. And here, if you come now, you have the AC controls. It has a single zone AC control, so it does not have a two zone or anything. And here you have for the AC, if you want to take fresh air from outside or not. Here you have a USB point to charge your phones, and here again you have a car charger. It has Android CarPlay and Apple CarPlay. Here if you see, you have the compartment, and it's pretty big. It's not a very small compartment, but it's pretty big. You can keep all your documents and everything nicely. Here, if you see, you have, this is all plastic, and this is all some different kind of wood, I guess, and it looks nice. I would say it looks really nice. Now the seats are comfortable. I would say it's pretty spongy. So if you see, you see how much it's been pressing. So it is pretty comfortable. And then here you have the handbrake, okay, and here you have some kind of storage, okay, but not much. And here they have given the two cup holders, but I'm not sure if this is very easy to operate. So on the driver side, here is for the mirrors, and very basic functions for the window and everything. And here you have the bottle holder, and here you have the start and stop button, and the beamer lights. Yeah, here you have been given a little bit of storage, but it's all plasticky. Do not expect any rubber or leather or anything like that in this car. And here is where you open the hood from. This is the place where you open the hood from. Now let's go to the back seat. What I really like about this car is, so if you see on the back door, you don't have a handlebar here. So how do you open this door? A lot of people get confused. So this will clear the doubt out. So here you have the handle here. Okay, this is from where you open up the last door. So there's a small opening here if you see, and you just have to press it, and the door opens. Yeah. So the door opens very wide, in fact, very wide, almost like 90 degrees, you know, and you can sit in comfortably. So you can see that I've sat in very comfortably. I think for old people or for your mom, dad, parents, or children, this is very comfortable to sit in. Now the recline is not much. The recline is not much, and you cannot even recline the seats much. I think three people can easily fit in. So if you see that in the middle row also, you can sit comfortably. So it's not that the middle row is hard. There is no hardness at all. It is as soft as this. Yeah, so it's a pretty comfortable. So I am also very comfortable. I'm 5'11", so in the middle seat also I'm very comfortable. So three people can easily fit in this car. And also one thing what I like about this car sitting in the rear is that you are sitting up very high than the other cars. Maybe like a Honda City, you're sitting so low. In a Camry, you're sitting so low. In other small cars also, you're sitting so low. But here in this car, you're sitting up high. So you feel like you are in a mini SUV, you know, like maybe a little smaller than a Suzuki Jimmy. So I would say that I feel good sitting in this car, and you can keep your legs up. But if suppose the driver is taller than me, or if a front passenger is taller than me, he will be pushing his seats way behind. And then if somebody like me is sitting behind, it will be difficult because there'll be no leg space at all. So this car is best if you have taller people sitting ahead and shorter people sitting behind, or shorter people sitting ahead and taller people sitting behind, so that everyone gets space. This car is not meant if you have four people who are really tall, and then you're trying to fit in. It's not that comfortable, I would say. So let's go for a drive in the Tata Punch. And the first thing what you will notice is very easy to drive, because you know it's a very small car, a very cute looking car, meant for I would say it is meant for people who are going in very bad traffic all the time, and also for women who go to pick up their children, and you know they don't want parking issues, or they don't want a big car with which they have to wait and things like that. So this is meant for those two people. I have to say that the pickup is quick. Okay, there is very little lag, but the pickup is quick. Okay, this is a quick car, I would say. So when you are releasing the brake, do not press the accelerator too hard. This is going to go zoop. So it's better that you leave the brake, and then just squeeze the accelerator very little. A very small steering, very cute little small steering. I really like it. Only thing is that when I'm sitting, if you can see my leg here, I'm 5'11", so my leg is banging here. This is not very comfortable here, this side. But then, you don't use these cars to go for like 5-hour drive or 6 hours drive. This is a car which you can go around in the city for your things and come back home and just park the car. Yes, this is a little uncomfortable. I'm actually feeling so on the left hand side. On the right hand side, it's very nice. No issues in that at all. But on the left hand side, I'm not able to fully relax my left leg. I have to keep my left leg here like this. Otherwise, if I keep it here, it's touching here, and after some time, it is getting a little uncomfortable, especially this side. So whenever you're buying a new car of Tata Punch, do sit and see if your height if with your height you are relaxed with this left leg which you're going to keep. Okay, the ride quality, we just went through a few bumps, we are going through it again. Okay, the ride quality is okay. I would not say it's very nice or good or anything. And this is a car which cost under 10 lakhs, maybe in 9 lakh or 8 lakh 90,000 something on road. You get this car in Mumbai. I mean, I don't even think that you should be expecting a good ride quality out of this. But the good part is this car is little high, so you can see everything very nicely. And I'm very, very sure people who don't know how to drive much, or people who are scared while driving, if they take a car like this, which is high up, I mean, they'll be very comfortable driving. They'll have more confidence while driving. Now, the music system in this car is okay, not that great, but ठीक है यार. I mean, this gets the job done. Cooling is good, so if you keep it on fast, the cooling is done quickly because it's a small car. Now, who should buy these cars? Especially this car. Okay, first is a family. Yes, you can definitely go ahead and buy this car. Second is people who are going to college, schools, or things like that, and they can afford a car, for their travel through rush hour traffic, especially in city areas. Okay, can definitely go for this car because I'm sure the maintenance cost is not much for Tata cars, and you can do your maintenance anywhere, just about anywhere. You don't need a specific place where you should go and things like that, like Mercedes or BMW and all. So there's no headache of that such at all. Now, in the 10 lakh bracket, there are a lot of cars. Okay, these days there are a lot of cars. And I can tell you out of all those cars, I would say the electric MG is something which I really liked. But from the petrol versions, I find this car very good looking. Like I'm telling you, I find this car very good looking, especially in the shade of that mustard yellow shade, or something very blingy. I love those shades, and I think this car should have such colors. Not a very decent color and all, because it does not do justice to the cuteness of this car. Now, this car, I would call it's a cute car. It's a cute little car. Here we are waiting for the signal. And in traffic, I mean, this car will really win your heart because you can just go anywhere, you can park anywhere, you don't have to take any kind of tension, boss. In any metro city where there's a lot of traffic and everything, okay, this car, you can just go anywhere tension free. Somebody scratches also, you won't feel bad about it because it's worth only 8 to 9 lakhs. Yes, I mean, it's your car, it's a new car. If you bought a new car, if somebody scratches, you would not like it, but then it would not kill you, it would not hurt you, it would not give you sleepless nights like for a BMW X7. If it is scratched, okay, like that bill will be like crazy. So I think this car is the most well suited car for city traffic conditions, and going for grocery shopping, or taking your children to school, picking up them from school, you know taking them to crowded places, or taking your mom and dad to the hospital where there's parking issues and all. So aram se you can go. And here, especially for women, they don't have to worry about will I hit somewhere, because it's not a long car, it's a very small car, short car, width is also small, and you're seated up high so that you can see everything, just about everything. This car is not meant for highways, boss. In the sense, highways is not like inside Bombay I'm talking of, inside Mumbai I'm talking about. I'm talking about highways like if you want to travel from Mumbai to Nasik, or from Mumbai to uh, far away places like Alibag and all. I would not say so, because first is safety feature wise. Safety feature, there are only two airbags, one here and one here. Behind, nobody gets an airbag. So if you're traveling with children and all, boss, I would personally suggest that this is not a car meant for that, for long drives and all. Okay, this car is meant to give it to your wife or for yourself, so that you can go to work aram se, come back aram se, and it's very sasta also. Like you get a car for in like 10 lakh rupees only. You know what more can you ask for it, especially this time where the car prices are just booming like anything. Can you imagine, even a wagon R, okay, it costs around 8 lakhs. I cannot even imagine that, because I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand how did the car prices go so high all of a sudden. So the gears are good. Okay, it changes at the right time. No issues. And I don't think people would like to drive this car manually. I don't think so. I don't think there's any fun driving this car manually. If you have a price bracket of about 10 lakhs, if 10 lakhs is your budget, and you want a small car which will give you less kharcha, which will not eat up too much of petrol, which will be very easy to maintain, which will have a good resale value also after 5 years or 6 years when you want to sell it, and which looks cute, okay, and which is easy to drive, okay, and where you get an SUV feeling also in such a small car. This is a good car for you, which you should consider, and which you should definitely consider. So here I'll show you the reverse camera of this car. It has only one camera, which is the reverse camera on the boot. So if you see, the camera quality is pretty decent. Okay, it's not bad at all. I think it's a pretty decent. It is actually better than the Gurkha which I reviewed. Okay, this has better camera than the Gurkha also. Okay, so if you can see, it's a very basic behind camera, but very clean camera, and you can see everything. Now, if you see, among the small cars, you have EV cars as well. Just say, like the Tata Nexon and all. But those are very expensive, maybe about 10 to 12 lakhs more expensive than this. And I am not sure if it is worth it. I am not sure if it's worth it. So I prefer the non EV cars for my reasons, which is that the feel of driving it, because usually small cars are mostly driven by the owners. Okay, mostly it's a very comfortable, sweet looking car and sweet drivable car. So I think you should definitely consider this. If you're buying a new car, you should definitely consider this should be one of your choices, and one of the cars which you should definitely drive. And drive, don't take test drives for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Take a test drive for 1 hour. you know in such cars, you should take a test drive for 1 hour, because then only you'll get to know, see that if my left leg is comfortable or not here, or if I'm happy with the kind of way it's driving, things like that. So do take care of that. So I have started these car reviews in my way, okay? Because when I used to see reviews in YouTube, okay, everybody used to say nice things only about all cars, okay, and it used to be confusing for me as a buyer. So I started this channel, Practical Perspective, and I hope you like it, okay, because I am doing it from the heart. If you like it, please do subscribe. Please do ask your friends to subscribe. I have this mission that I want to have like at least 1 million subscribers. I've taken up that challenge. I give that time for this channel also, whenever I get. I hope you people enjoy it, and do let me know if I can do something more, man. Thank you so much for your support, and all the best.